Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Breaking news. Severe thunderstorm warning in Greenville County has just entered into our studio. Yeah, breaking news here on WFIN News Center 2. We are following this breaking news, and we're going to bring you to our news right now. We're going to take you there right outside here, the studio. Like I said, breaking news. Very sorry this had to happen. We've had system issues for the last several days, and finally getting them back to somewhat working, and so getting back to weather and stuff like that has really been something we trying to prioritize getting back in, and now we have a severe thunderstorm on the way, and so we need to get you to that right now. Yeah, the screen is going to take us just a minute to get that up and rolling, but you can see on your screen that okay, you can see. Sorry everyone, not very professional moment here with us. Okay. Alrighty, not very professional moment. Very sorry for that, but let's go and take you outside to breaking news. Like I said, here on News 2. Yeah. Like I said, that's breaking here on 2. You can see that severe weather, into our upstate. Lots of systems moving into our area, rocking and rolling right now. Let's go ahead and severe thunderstorm warning. Very serious there. Of course, radar has indicated that. You can see expires in 29 minutes. That's just for parts of Fountain Inn and Simpsonville. Other parts you can see very detailed there. Severe thunderstorm warning, impact damage to trees and power lines possible. You can see in the mix there's tons of severe weather in that for sure. Definitely watching that up close to make sure everyone stays safe. Make sure you put in the comments where you're watching from here on News 2. We really appreciate if you tell us where you're watching from. Really gives us kind of an image of, hey, what we're looking for in our audience, showing us where you guys watching, whatever. Definitely do that. Really helps us out there. Like I said, Live Super Opera 2 impact day to day. Yes, it's been set in stone. I know, I'm sorry that we didn't quite warn you about this before time, but yeah, just into the upstate, you can see tons of stuff rocking and rolling across the upstate. Here's what I'm expecting. So we're pressing play by at least 3:45, which is like right now. System's rocking and rolling, making a really big dent across the upstate for sure. Oh, very sorry there for you. So you can see that is very strong, somewhat severe across the upstate. Like I said, tell us where you're watching from. Would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, let's keep on rolling with that. Live Soda Opera radar. Yeah, you can see in parts of the area we are seeing these little tokens, which is, pea-sized hail, potentially across Anderson County, Piedmont area, West Pelzer, Williamston. That super resolution reflectivity model, now a precipitation deception showing just a lot of rain, right? This is kind of like a new higher definition model. Shows us what we're looking at on our rain. Yeah, for sure. Very strong to severe, potentially, out of that look. Yeah, very, very strong. Possible severe weather, like I said, tons of rain showing up on different areas across the upstate. Storm reflectivity, that's also going to show us kind of where our storm values are. Yeah, models have just been coming into the upstate. That breaking news, definitely something to watch. Oh, okay. Well, I would like to say let's get you to another different little model here. And here comes the rain across the studio. Yeah, crazy amounts of rain for sure. And we're taking you to that in momentarily. You can see here across the area, 9-mile-an-hour winds, so not very bad, but you can see that as your velocity. Our temperatures 89 in Greenville. Rain, thunder, yeah, that's what we're really watching right now. Tons of area of lightning across the upstate that is potentially could make its rounds, right? Winds looking pretty nice and sustained across the upstate. Over the next several hours, by 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, the rain still lingers. By 10 o'clock, it's mainly out of our area, but not just that, it's a little interesting to watch what we could see out of this system. So that is for sure something we are watching, but make sure you stay up to date with us from this live Super Doppler Impact Day. From different areas you could see across the upstate, you could see just how bad the storms have been, the storm tracks for this system. Yeah, definitely watching that for you. But first, we're going to go ahead and roll into that Impact Day. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll into an Impact Day right now. Right now. Let's roll into it. Yeah, you can hear that strong wind across the upstate. Live Super Doppler Impact Day today. You can see just lots of impact weather for sure, like I said. Hopefully we don't have no power outages because of this, but it's something that we need to be watching across the upstate. Different radars and different things show a lot of different things, right? Our thunderstorms here on this model, yeah, lots of patchy thunderstorms. By 3, 4 o'clock, you can see still rocking and rolling across the upstate as they move out. We're going to take you to our Skycam network momentarily, so make sure you stay with us on that when we're about to go take you to our Skycams across the upstate. You can see just tons and tons of strong systems across the upstate. That's something that we're definitely watching because, yeah, right, it's just a lot. We just saw lightning just detected across the area. We're going to bring you into a more panned out high definition model. We're going to roll us into that right now. You can see just across the upstate from this system, which is just 2 minutes over expiring. Yeah, you can see it is just coming down here at the studio. Area is still looking pretty strong to severe across the upstate. From where the studio is, we are about to get into the heaviest amount of it. You can see that Doppler has indicated by 4:10 it'll be moving into Gray Court. So I need our friends in Gray Court to definitely watch out to there because, yeah, that storm is about to be rocking and rolling across. Our friends in Gray Court, definitely a system to watch. That Doppler radar scan that just came in. Yeah, here in the studio, like I said, rocking and rolling storms across the upstate. Make sure that you are staying safe. It's rolling right through downtown Greenville, and it's causing I-85 to back up, is what it is appearing to be like. WFIN News 2 traffic is showing that, yeah, it's a little backed up across I-85. We're actually going to get you a little bit closer. I'm not sure if it's a wreck or what we're looking at. Yes, there is a wreck across I-85. I-85 southbound at mile marker 46 here. Poor firefighters having to work out in the rain. Yeah, so sorry there for them. We're going to take you to the tri-split momentarily, just so, and I'm hoping I'm not blowing your guys' ears out. I know it's kind of hard to hold this microphone because sometimes it's very quiet. Sometimes it's hard to hold the microphone and still bring you guys breaking news and stuff like that. So like I said, we are, wait, let's see. Okay, we're going to pull up that area we are watching right now across I-85, time saver traffic for you and our radar. We're going to get our music, a slow fade on our music so you guys can stay up to date with us. So yeah, stay up to date with us. That's the live look at our traffic across the upstate for right now. Of course, we will let you know of any other traffic that causes us to have an impact amongst our traffic. Right now, it does just look like that is it across the upstate. Just that heavier amounts of volumes of traffic that is moving across I-85 southbound there for us. Like I said, that impact weather day, yeah, we're going to take you into the live super Doppler area, that turning into live super Doppler, that strong to severe storms that are rocking and rolling, taking a punch outside of our upstate. Tons of lightning temperature plots, the storm tracks that we're watching. Current conditions, yeah, 354 right now. Doppler radar is picking up on tons of rain, like I said. That live super Doppler impact day. So like I said, impact day for sure. Keep watching with us. Time saver traffic is showing that tons and tons of rain and stuff is moving across the upstate. We're going to be tracking that out for you. There's some more cells that just popped up across live super Doppler. Yes, so this is what you're about to be watching. If we can get can we please get a slow fade? Okay, like I said, continue to stay with us. Let's look at our radar, and so look at radar right now and our sky cams. As you can see, there is a major wreck across I-85. You can see I-85, mile marker 46. We're gonna get you that slowdowns. That's I-85 south, mile marker 46. Make sure you guys tell us in the comments where you are watching from and how the rain is looking right across your way. We would definitely like to hear that. Definitely might help us out there. So yeah, continue to stay with us on 2. So like I said, yeah, continue watching the storms. So live super Doppler 2 HD radar across the upstate, scanning our area right now. Yeah, you can see lots of rain, town by town, street by street is happening. A lot of more systems just popped up on our radar. You can see that red is showing you kind of like our storm velocity, which just shows us how much of this rain and stuff we're watching. Cells are picking up on 404, this system hitting Lawrence, Watts Mill. Definitely watch out for that one there. Our spectrum width kind of showing you how our storm band is looking, how close it gets to the upstate. That, yeah, for sure, velocity shows us just different little looks at what our rain looks like moving in closer to Lawrence, Princeton. Get ready for that Watts Mill. Make sure you share this video wherever you're watching from. It will definitely help us to get you more prepared at what we're looking at across the upstate. Let's get the roads back on the radar. Yeah, for sure. Watching that, we're going to come back from break. We will not take away the live super Doppler 2 and time saver traffic, but when we come back from break, we'll give you the full complete latest. That and more with a traffic report coming up.
WFIN 2 HD, Fountain Inn.
And WFIN News 2, serving you with 3 translators.
WFIN 2 HD, Fountain Inn.
And WFIN 2 HD, Greenville.
The Upstate's best independent, local, live, and breaking news, all on your phone. Download the WFIN News 2 mobile app now.
Yeah, thanks for joining us back here on WFIN News 2. We're going to take you outside to our traffic cameras across the upstate because, you know, it's definitely something to watch right now. We got a lot of traffic moving across our area. We got slowdowns that are happening. You can see on your screen I-85 south at mile marker 46. Yeah, it's causing a lot of slowdowns. Unfortunately for that one, if you are on the road, be careful out there because causing lots and lots of slowdowns. We're going to get you that momentarily on that traffic.
From the WFIN Traffic Center, been in an accident? Call 774-2164.
That's right, for the WFIN News 2 Traffic Center. Been in an accident, you can call 864-774-2164, and we will get you to that. The traffic across the upstate, yeah. Lots of slow traffic. I cannot lie. There's no even lying. There's no point in lying because just a ton of traffic across the upstate. That's the only slowdown I'm watching. So, I'm going to get you a few mile markers before that. This is marker 47 and you're watching 46. So a little before that. Maybe it's not before that. I'm so sorry. Yes, this is like literally a minute from that. And you can just see that, yeah, traffic is reflected on your screen. Just tons of rain causing, I believe it is a wreck, like I did say. That's why we're having this traffic across the upstate for sure. So a wreck is happening out there. That's why we are watching this scene very closely. It is turned into a wreck, unfortunately, and it has it backed up all the way to a little after Woodruff Road. So definitely watch out for that one on too. I-85 South, mile marker 56. This is more towards Spartanburg County. Watching that one for sure. You can see just into the 2 studios. Slow down there. Not sure what's going on. If it's just the rain, whatever we're watching with that, we're gonna bring you that. Definitely something to watch. A system to watch. You can see traffic is just causing a slowdown. We're going to run that breaking news, and then we're going to run that impact day, then do our breaking news. So yeah, impact day for sure. Not sure why our studio thing is messing up. It always wants to mess up. Yeah, we're going to re-roll that. Yeah, okay, so continue to watch this live Stupid Opera 2 impact weather. Trying to get a good handle on what we're watching. This is a 2-minute delayed radar, which unfortunately we don't own our own radar, but system is moving and rocking and rolling throughout throughout Fountain Inn, Simpsonville. So that is definitely something to watch. Watts Mill, and this system is strong and it's moving. We already have a full developed track, thankfully, and it's going to show us that Joanna 438, and they are kind of moving that area of watch for the thunderstorm watch over more into parts of the upstate. Then watching down here, got something there. Yeah, a little interesting to watch. You can see strong storms near Rutherfordton, Forest City, North Carolina, but here at home, just lots of that breaking stuff there. I think we just ran our, let's see, we should have the lower third. Yep, there we go. 9 degrees here. That just showed up on the lower third. Thankfully, we have that here, or a little ticker. We call it a scroller ticker that shows up on the bottom of all of our broadcasts. Mostly, I will say, sometimes we don't fully get out there. But 90 degrees in Greenville, looking like we have, now this is off. It is showing that we don't have any precipitation. That's not 100% right. Not sure why that's saying that, but yeah, just watching that for us feels like 93 almost feels like 100, right? That's definitely terrible to have to feel that on a on just a day like today. You know, tons of system potential hail, like I said. That's what we have seen some hints over there at, that yeah, maybe some hail moving into the upstate. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna keep on watching on that. We're gonna get actually a up-to-date ticker, I hope. For some reason our other ticker is not running right for some odd reason, and we're gonna run, it's running saying we don't have any rain across the upstate. You can see, just obviously that's a lie in Greenville. But we're gonna try to figure out why that is not working. Yeah, let me get that in. If you would give me just a minute, like I said, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. A little bit of technical difficulties here today, and I'm not really sure why it is doing that. It's just having terrible time right now. So just give me just a minute to pull up our lower third. I got to pull it up for us. And, oh, we do have that already. Okay, nice. I've got to, let me put a new plug-in for us so we can get an accurate, there we go. Okay, so we should be having an accurate thing coming up. Okay, it does say Bangkok. That's not where we are. Let me get us into the right. Bam. Hold on. Okay, we should be having, okay, so we looks like we do have the system is back up, but on a new little ticker thing, yeah, ticker tape, it is showing that, yeah, 90 degrees, patchy light rain with thunder, yeah, that is for, that's for real. Would let you know that that is nice to have something that is working. So like I said, live, Stupid Opera 2, picking up on lots stronger system near Roebuck, and we're actually gonna, you can see that line it drew for us. We're gonna put it into our model. So ringing about 54. That is still very strong systems across our area. 54 is very strong. Yeah, definitely a very strong system out there. Definitely be careful wherever you are across the upstate this afternoon. We know that, yeah, we're going to take you outside to our traffic right now. Let's go ahead and roll that. Okay, not sure, like I said, why our system is having an issue, but we're having very big issue with the rollout of our system. Right, okay. So we're going to take you to our weather, the home of our weather center. Great day out there, except for the rain. No problem. Okay, so sorry everyone. Like I said, I'm trying to get our system is not working. Okay, so yeah, you can see that traffic is still. So it looks like the storms are moving away from our system, or away from our upstate, because it looks like here in the studio in Fountain Inn, it is actually like clearing up. I will say that is for sure. For sure, it's nice to see that. Yeah, it is going away. Not really like away, but I would say it's going towards more towards our friends in Lawrence and stuff like that. And we want to make sure that you know that, hey, be ready and prepared for that. Be ready for that, because strong storms, like I said, I-85 South, you can see that on your screen. It is, yeah, it's just a mess out there. Looks like the traffic for that camera is still, for both of these cameras are showing that, yeah, we still got a little unpleasant, a very unpleasant radar, or unpleasant, I cannot speak, unpleasant stuff out there, but we are trying, okay, looks like, let's see. Okay, we're trying something, okay? I don't know if we're gonna like this. We're trying to get, trying to get a new system to help us with this radar, a more Doppler radar system, and we're about to try it. Okay, I hope we're gonna like it, because it just downloaded. We're gonna pray and hope this is exactly what we need. But like I said, that rain on that camera is for sure out there this afternoon. I want to remind you that in Fountain Inn, here recently, we are finding out about some hotel developments here in Fountain Inn, which is that literally all they sent? Okay, about to say, if they sent me meteorologist, copy application. Okay, can we move that over? Okay, so like I said, Fountain Inn, the city of Fountain Inn is releasing its very own hotel to Greenville, South Carolina. Or it's a Fountain Inn, South Carolina. I'm sorry, I cannot speak. So we're getting a new hotel in Fountain Inn, which I think is amazing. That we will be getting a hotel in Fountain Inn, and I'm very excited. Yeah, lightning is detected. This thing is like reminding me. It's like, hey, watch out. I'm like, yes, let's watch out. So like I said, we want to remind you that Fountain Inn is getting its new hotel. It's actually going to be a why is this not working? Oh shoot. Okay, well, that's sad. Okay, so we're gonna be getting a new weather a new weather thing. Trust me on that one. We're gonna be trying to get something different. But like I said, look outside across our Skycam network, looking pretty nice. When we come back from break, we'll give you the full complete latest on what you need to know for our area. We'll be right back.
WFIN News 2, serving you with 3 translators.
WFIN 2 HD, Fountain Inn.
And WFIN 2 HD, Greenville.
The Upstate's best independent, local, live, and breaking news.
From the WFIN Traffic Center, been in an accident? Call 774-2164.
Yeah, a little update on our traffic there for you. You can see I-85 south, mile marker 46. Traffic is getting a little bit better. That fire truck is getting out of the way, which is nice. Looks like you might be able to get going where you need to go across I-85. Not sure what happened there. But Skycam before that one, yeah, lives the tale to tell you what is going on there for sure. On that one, our live Super Doppler 2 HD showing our upstate. You can see zoomed out. Yeah, you can see tons of more rain, but it's moving away from Fountain Inn and more towards Lawrence Clinton. We'll have the full complete. You can see right here on your screen, Packlet, which you can see not just that cell, but a tree limb actually fell, 3-inch limbs broken. Looks like towards Malden, yeah, for sure to watch that one. Walhalla, strong system just appeared in Walhalla. You can see that and more. That's the latest check at our time saver traffic in our live Super Doppler 2 impact day. Like I said, only if I wish that we were trying to be finding a new radar. I will say I need to get in contact with my friend. I know of someone who has a weather channel here in the upstate, and I need to ask him about what he uses, because I'm looking for a free one, because I like radar scope, but I feel like it doesn't really get us good like we need to. So yeah, lots of strong systems. I will say that this severe thunderstorm warning is expected for 23 more minutes, winds up to 60 miles an hour. So watch out for that one across the upstate. But hey, that's your latest check at our live Super Doppler 2 impact weather, that and time saver traffic, because it is nice to have this afternoon. One last reminder that hey, that impact day is on your screen. And you can see on your screen that radar with our impact. Showing that and more. Reminder to stay safe out there. Of course, if you need anything, we are here. WFIN News 2. You can email news. You can email us to email news to WFINnews2@gmail.com. We're actually going to roll that for you so you can see our contact information. Okay, here we go. Make sure you remember you can email news. You can email it to WFINnews2@gmail.com. Just a reminder, you can do that. or at 864-774-2164. We ask that you text us, not call us, but that's where you can report breaking news. We're still following on the Chick-fil-A that is supposed to be opening in Fountain Inn, and we're going to be covering that since we are Fountain Inn's news. We're going to be following up on that with them. We already have been following up on them. We are following with that, and they hopefully will be sending us back on that one for sure, and we'll let you know about all of that. We also want to bring you breaking news and let you know about a potential bomb threat at Greenville Zoo. We're actually going to bring you that right now. We just got breaking news. The Morgan Wallen concert in Greenville. Listen here, everyone. Breaking onto the Morgan Wallen concert in Clemson. The storm has delayed it, which are keeping gates closed. Fans are told to keep shelter outside at Death Valley. Morgan Wallen concert. We're going to see if we can get you a sky cam from there. We want to listen up, everybody. If you do know someone that is out, if you do know anybody that is at that Morgan Wallen, Ella Langley, George Strait concert, we remind you that to stay up to date, make sure you stay up to date with us on that one. We don't have a webcam out there to show you. Don't think we do, unfortunately. No, but we do know that Morgan Wallen, the traffic plans have already been out. They're getting ready for Morgan Wallen. Yeah, terrible to hear that they have to do that and close off the concert for right now. But remember, if you do know anybody that is out at that Morgan Wallen concert, unfortunately, I couldn't be there. I'm a big Morgan Wallen fan, but make sure you, Morgan Wallen, stay safe out there. I doubt you're watching this, but I wish you were. But yeah, Clemson, definitely watching that. A lot of slow traffic near Clemson's Death Valley. You can see this just on 2. Unfortunately, like I said, we don't have a camera out there. We don't have a sky cam. It's a little unfortunate, but you can remember to stay safe out there because lots of rain moving into Clemson, and you want to make sure that you know that you are not allowed to enter the gates according to the people out with Clemson. And WIFF4 just posted that, yeah, the gates are closed. Today, we do have an impact day. Not just for that, but like I said, not just for that, but just lots of rain out there. And if you look on our radar, you can see that is reflected across the upstate. Peace Center Skycam. You're about to be taking a look right now at the Peace Center Skycam here in the upstate. We're actually going to get can we get our music to go a little bit lower, please? That would be amazing. Perfect. Okay, so you're about to be looking at Clemson's Death Valley. Or not at Clemson's Death Valley, but you're going to be looking at downtown Greenville. Spotlight, why do we not have... Oh no, did I delete it? No, gosh, okay. We just had a sky cam over downtown Greenville. Yeah, give us just like momentarily, and we're gonna get that sky cam up. Discard. We're gonna get that up for you. That sky cam over Greenville, downtown Greenville. I wish we had a sky cam over Clemson so we could tell you kind of what we're looking at across Death Valley, but unfortunately we don't. Yeah, that Skycam is on your screen right now. You can see live Super Dopper forecast 90 degrees in Greenville. That is according to our widget up top. You can see across downtown. Beautiful looking now that the rain is kind of gone out of the way. But to remind you that, yeah, the gates for Clemson's Death Valley is out. And you will not be able to enter there. Like I said, traffic is still taking a toll across the upstate. So just to remind you that downtown Greenville, if you actually leave that view up for, oh wait, never mind, we need that. Okay, so looking at downtown Greenville, they do have that Pride Festival. Unfortunately, it's kind of sick to hear about, but they do have that Pride Festival across downtown Greenville. So you can see the streets, you can see my mouse is really big there. They will be closed off. So if you're just turning on with us, we're reminding you that Clemson just announced that Morgan Wallen, they will be closing the gates for Morgan Wallen's concert into Death Valley today due to the rain. You can see, this is a look right now at downtown Greenville. You can see that Pride Festival is going on. I know it's very, unfortunately, it's sad to hear about, and that's how the world we live in, but you can see that's across downtown Greenville right now. We're watching our traffic for you. Yeah, definitely reflected across the upstate. News 2 traffic looking pretty solid. Looks like I-85 is still backed up. Looks like you can get off on that ramp, though. Definitely take you to do that. Please, make sure you're taking a look at that. Make sure if you can get out, figure out some way to get out, unfortunately. Say, yeah, we're gonna try to get you. It looks like some of their sky cams are down. Lauren's looking pretty solid out there. Lauren's sky cam across downtown looking pretty good. We're gonna have the full complete latest. Make sure you thank you for watching WFIN News Center 2, where you're home for live local breaking news. When you see that little breaking news thing, that's how you know you're watching too. Thanks for watching. Make sure y'all stay safe out there.